Thank you, Amy. You have been an incredible partner in all of this. This is our third Gene Bash, and I must say, looking out at this sea of support, I am feeling supremely lucky. Lucky that you have taken time on a Monday night to be here with us, and lucky to celebrate the scientific progress your support has enabled. It's amazing how often luck and hard work are so inextricably linked. Nothing proves this more than the incredible BASH team. My sister Shari and husband Len, Dana Zucker, Susan Getz, Ken Kaplan, Laura Ferriola, Emmett Foley, and Team Penn, Jen Pitts, David Stark and his team, coupled with the brilliance of the Vassar Leadership Council and the Vassar Young Leadership Council, led by Suzanne Zupolo and Erica Stallings, who just wrote an impassioned op-ed for the New York Times that highlighted our Black and BRCA initiative. You are the future of this cause and are guiding the rest of us with your innovative thinking and creative fundraising. And of course, there is the engine that powers us all, our extraordinary leader, Dr. Susan Domchek. I also want to offer a special thank you to Colby Smulders of How I Met Your Mother and Avengers fame. Colby has undergone her own battle with ovarian cancer and graciously agreed to narrate tonight's video. While this is the 7th anniversary of the Vassar Center, it is also a milestone 25th anniversary of the discovery of the BRCA1 gene. John will highlight the progress that Vassar has made in this time. But for a minute, I want to turn back to the early 1950s when the gifted research scientist Rosalind Franklin discovered that the structure of DNA was a double helix. Tragically, Rosalind died before she could share in the glory of the Nobel Prize that Watson and Crick received. It is widely believed that Rosalind, who was of Ashkenazi Jewish descent, died of BRCA-related ovarian cancer. Kind of crazy, the origins of life-saving knowledge discovered by someone who perished because she lacked it. Rosalind is in a long line of discovery that has led us to genetic testing that can now be done with just a simple swab of the mouth to reveal BRCA mutation status. This knowledge is a gift. My sister Faith was the canary in a coal mine in our family. She, like Marla Mehlman, whom we are so proud to honor here tonight, paid the ultimate price so that the rest of us would understand what lurked beneath. Even though it has been 17 years since my sister died, the pain of this loss remains raw and unthinkable. My nephew Logan was only 4 years old when he had to say goodbye to his mom. Writer David Brooks shared something his friend said to him after her first daughter was born. She told him she realized she loved her daughter more than evolution required. Imagine having your 4-year-old in your arms, knowing that you wouldn't live to see him ride a bike, lose his first tooth, graduate from college. Don't let your loved ones be cancer canaries. Don't be the canary in your family. We love our sisters, mothers, fathers, brothers, sons, daughters more than evolution requires. Listen. Listen and share. Understand your family history. Ask the probing questions, and if, like our family, there simply is no history because of early death or destruction of records during the Holocaust, consider being tested. But make no mistake, BRCA mutations have no geographic, ancestral, or religious bounds. As Angelina Jolie taught us, and Beyonce's father, Matthew Knowles, who has BRCA-related breast cancer, is teaching us, and Alejandra and our LATINX initiative highlights, And the amazing Nina Garcia, who's here tonight sharing her story, proves this is about all of us. Start the conversation and allow information to be a life-saving gift. Rosalind Franklin wasn't lucky enough to receive this gift. My sister, Faith, sadly wasn't either. Through research and knowledge, let's stop the march of these insidious mutations from one generation to the next. Let's make this the last generation of BRCA cancers in all of our families. Thank you.
Before I begin, I want to acknowledge the presence of tonight's most important guest, a man who grew up in an orphanage, served our country in World War II and the Korean War, and almost 102 years after his birth is still a rabid Philadelphia Eagles fan. So I want to give a shout out to my hero in life and daily dinner companion, Mindy's father, Philip B. Basser. That makes it all worth it. 28 years ago, as a shy, insecure college senior, I ran into a young woman from my romantic poetry class in the library at Penn. After chatting for a bit about our respective final papers, I summoned the courage to ask her out. She responded by laughing loudly and saying, "Sure, I'm always up for new experiences."
This is apocryphal.
No, it's true. It sounded like someone trying liver for the first time, not meeting the man of her dreams. Fortunately, I persisted, and that has made all the difference in my life. Tonight is no exception. I stand up here because of the strength, drive, and commitment of this woman. Mindy's passion to ensure what happened to her sister, Faith, and the beloved Marla Mehlman definitively comes to an end. That has been our simple objective at the Basser Center: create a central hub to tackle all things BRCA-related. Focus intensely on this multi-generational challenge. Assemble a world-class team and provide the resources they need to make a difference. I want to acknowledge the extraordinary difference the 1,000 of you in this room have made. Friends, family, everyone at Blackstone and beyond, your tremendous generosity will fuel research and save lives. We've already seen its power in action. In the 7 years since we started, the progress is pretty miraculous. There are now 4 FDA-approved PARP inhibitor therapies for BRCA-related ovarian and breast cancer, thanks greatly to the work of the Basser Center. We have made huge strides. That's worth a clap. We have made huge strides in identifying the origin of BRCA-related ovarian cancer, having a potentially profound impact on premenopausal preventive surgery. Incredibly, we have a vaccine about to enter the next phase of clinical trials. It's early, but the hope it offers inspires all of us to do more. Finally, our efforts around raising awareness, improving access to genetic counselors, and reaching underserved, diverse communities continue to save countless lives. We're a long way from done at Basser. but the progress to date gives us enormous hope for the future. Thank you all for being our partners on this vital mission. It means the world to us.
Thank you.
Our next speaker, Susan Domchek, is the heart, soul, and brains of the Vassar Center. Serendipity and a BRCA-related Google search led us to Susan. Her clarity and compassion motivated us to act. Even now, her sense of purpose inspires us. Susan, along with the rest of the Penn leadership team, Amy, Larry, Kevin, John, and Bob, have created the Vassar magic. Ladies and gentlemen, our dear friend, the executive director of the Vassar Center, Dr. Susan Domchek.